going, guys? Welcome back to Basketball Down Under. Today we are having a look at Jordan Clarkson's significant impact on the Utah Jazz's success. Bum 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 bum! Welcome back to BDecember. That's right, back to back. You know it's just the beginning. It's just gonna get bigger and better from here. So let me know down below any videos you want to see, because we'll make them happen. We haven't covered our boy Jordan Clarkson in a while, but the Utah Jazz have been making an absolute statement and a splash in the NBA this season. Now currently Jordan Clarkson is averaging 19 points per game, 4.9 assists and 4 rebounds. Some very, very solid output. He's getting a lot of minutes, playing around 35 to 40 minutes a game. His body is certainly getting a workout. While the Utah Jazz are sitting around 500. They started very, very strong, being the top team in the West, and that's when we saw Jordan Clarkson absolutely balling out. Now in the past few days where we've seen the Utah Jazz go on a fair few game losing streak, there's a little bit of the correlation going on here. Jordan Clarkson is shooting terribly from 3. In recent games we've seen him shoot 12.5% from 3, 0% from 3, at 0 of 7, 3 of 8 from 3, 4 of 11 from 3. Some games okay at about 30%, but some games shooting 0%, that is not going to help your squad. You gotta be efficient and you gotta be effective when it's in the top league in the NBA. So you see where I'm getting at right here. Jordan Clarkson plays well, the Utah Jazz play well. They got Lauri Markkanen, who's just somehow turned into like a modern day Dirk Nowitzki, leading the way for the Utah Jazz as their 2 key players. They're also surrounded by some solid role players in Colin Sexton and Kelly Olynyk, but the issue is those kind of guys are not enough to win you a game in the NBA with that kind of roster. You need Jordan Clarkson dropping that 30 bomb and Lauri Markkanen for them to have a chance in the league. They started off so strong because they took the league by surprise. Everyone thought they lost that trade, which sent Donovan Mitchell to Cleveland and a bunch of players in return to the Utah Jazz. But they took everyone by surprise, starting 8-2 in the West. Right now, they're sitting at about 500, so they've gone on a few game losing streak. But they need to find that momentum back and they need to start trusting each other again. Now, I've been watching these games and they've started getting figured out. Their first few games, the coach was doing a really good job getting the team really good looks, getting opportunities to score, and some nice easy buckets. But right now, as you can see from their shooting percentages, they're getting out-coached. The Utah Jazz aren't getting good looks at the ring and are therefore forced into shooting some bad shots, therefore making their shooting percentages very, very bad. Now this was always meant to be a rebuild season for the Utah Jazz. Who doesn't want Victor Wembanyama? And if you trade away your superstar players in Gobert and Donovan Mitchell, you were looking to rebuild. But Jordan Clarkson and Lauri Markkanen had other ideas starting off the season very, very strong. So they need to find that form back. Now how can they go about doing that? Well, they need to start shuffling some things around. You can't stay static to be successful as a sporting team. Meaning that the things that they were doing in those first games that got them the win, they've kept trying and kept continuing to persist with for the season. Now they've started getting worked out, so they need to alter that game plan. That does not mean start a whole new playbook, but that just means get our boy Jordan Clarkson better looks at the ring, send him some more screens and try and get him some switches, because he's a purebred scorer. He can put the ball on the deck, he can shoot the ball, and he can create for others, averaging just under 5 assists a game. He's a very good player. Now if he was at a championship contender coming off the bench, we could see Jordan Clarkson be a serious threat for that team, but the issue is he's currently asked to be the best player on the worst team. That's not an easy task to do, and it's not easy to carry a team when you're not exactly used to it. So give him some more time and we'll start seeing him get more used to the role and start dominating once again. The West this season is quite an even division. We've got the Lakers that can't win a game really, and then we have the Utah Jazz dominating at the start, which means there's anything can happen. And with our boy Jordan Clarkson performing, we can see the Utah Jazz perform, and you never know where we can see the Utah Jazz in a very, very short time. They could be leading the West again. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, share this with your friends, and I'll catch you later.